And Cool lays it off for the first kick of Slough Town season and the first kick of the 2022-23 National League South season at the Draper Tools Community Stadium. And James Roberts and Billy Clifford standing over the ball. 2 in the Slough Town wall. It's Roberts to curl one in, headed away by Cool, but back towards his own goal. And then as Jonathan North comes to claim it, he is clattered into on his goal line. Wells up that left-hand touchline to Goddard. Goddard running at Benny Reid, just delivers it back to Wells. First time delivery is a good one into the area and a great save from Ross Warner, but the flag had come up on the near side anyway. It was Eden Pruti that stooped to meet the ball and headed it towards the bottom left-hand corner, and Warner came up with the save, but the offside flag had already gone up, so it would not have counted. Couple of Hawks players out warming up now. Jake Andrews, Danny Wright, 2 of them. Here's Gio Critchlow driving into the final third. He's trying to lift it over Dandy's head into Roberts. Roberts on his right boot in the penalty area, goes past Dandy, strikes towards goal, saved by North, spread himself across his goal and battered it away. Slough Town coming forward with Goddard the other way. Great chance for the Hawks, parried by North. Nemhard heads down to Clifford, looking for room to operate into and having to drop all the way back to his penalty area to find it. To Reid again, Hawks being patient but not really going anywhere. Clifford again, looking forward this time to Critchlow. Can he hold it up? And does so well. Into Rooney, to Pryor. Great football from the Hawks on that right-hand side. And it's back with Paul Rooney. Flashed into Jake McCarthy on the volley. What a goal from Jake McCarthy. A McCarthy special yet again. Jake McCarthy and scoring worldies. It's a match made in heaven as he dances his way towards the Havant Waterlooville dugout. The ball flicked up to him at the edge of the penalty area and he drove it on his laces off the bar and in. He does it with such consistency. It's scarcely believable. Havant Waterlooville 1, Slough Town 0, and it's another Jake McCarthy volley to remember. Newton to Roberts, forward to McCarthy, finding the channel. McCarthy just sits down Togwell, flicks it into Newton. Newton's in the area, he's tripped up, surely a penalty. It will be a penalty. The ref's given a free kick on this left-hand side, not a penalty. That seems a strange decision from me. Might need another look at it, but not too many complaints from the Havant Waterlooville dugout. The Havant Waterlooville players aren't happy. I would have said he was in, Adam. Billy Clifford to take the free kick with his right boot from this left-hand channel. Roberts is now joined in, but it will be James Roberts to drive it towards Jonathan North's goal. It's a great delivery. Rooney threw himself at it. It's cleared away, only as far as Billy Clifford. Clifford still going. Critchlow to his right, he'll shoot himself, hits McCarthy, and Davies sends it back to North, who clears under pressure. Whirlwind few moments, Hawks back on the ball, but Reid can only find Hunt, and maybe a counter-attack here for Goddard on the left-hand side. Goddard just standing up his man, and going inside to Cool, back to Goddard. Good football from the Rebels. Goddard towards Hunt, back to Cool. It's a good move, can they finish it off? Cool tries to chip it back into the side netting, but squares it across the area. I have to say, Adam, it was a move that probably deserved the goal for Slough Town, but they couldn't come up with it. McCarthy all in the area. Billy Clifford to whip in a right-footed delivery from the left-hand side. Curled towards the near post. McCarthy flicks on, drops to Joash Nemhard, blocked in the area. Maybe struck an arm. Not too many appeals from the Hawks players, and the Rebels clear away. Critchlow, touch back to Reid. Chipped forward, looking for Pryor. Pruti heads away, and, well, drops to Roberts. Roberts can't work his way past Pruti. Clifford can pick it up midway inside opposition territory. Still going, Billy Clifford. He thinks about the shot, not quite running for him. Chipped it to Jason Pryor, and it's only a brilliant block from Joe Dandy, which denied the Hawks striker a first goal in his second spell with the football club. Cool on the left-hand side, lifted forward. Nemhard heads away. Rooney controls on the thigh. Roberts in space out left, but he instead finds Critchlow. Critchlow laid into James Roberts. Can he make it too? He strides it past Jonathan North, and the Draper Tools Community Stadium erupts. James Roberts lifted it over the arms of Jonathan North and into the back of the net after Gio Critchlow laid him in, and Havant and Waterlooville have a 2-goal lead on home soil. Slough Town fans in fine voice to our left-hand side. Sun still beating down on the 3G surface here at the Draper Tools Community Stadium. Goddard with a free kick, 8 yards from the corner of the penalty area. Good delivery, good place to whip in a delivery from. Goddard curling it towards the near post. Ben Harris heads it off the bar and in, and Slough Town have a goal back. Ben Harris on the score sheet. And the Hawks will have to switch on now to hold out for the rest of this half. Ben Harris crashing into the area and crashing one off the underside of the bar and in. As Fowl gingerly makes his way back onto the pitch. Jack Wiltshire good sport in that game at the Rebels ground, signing plenty of autographs, taking plenty of photos with fans that were there to see his newly managed under-18 side. Billy Clifford works out to Passley. We're back underway here at the Draper Tools. Passley digs out across. Jason Pryor's waiting. Pryor heads down, blocked off the line, only as far as Rooney. Blocked again, and Slough escape and are still alive in this one. Billy Clifford's dug out across to Gio Critchlow. Not the target you want, though, in the penalty area. Foul's bundled Dandy off the ball. Foul in the penalty area. Check back onto his right foot. Deflected towards goal. North heads away, or punches away, off the head of Jason Pryor, and out behind for a goal kick. Well, Foul's deflected effort had Jonathan North scrambling across his goal. He got a fist on it, punched it right back off the head of Pryor, and thankfully for North, off his head and behind.
Unlucky.
Here's Jason Pryor driving forward. Pryor thinks about the shot, instead lays it into Gio Critchlow in the area, cross towards Paul Rooney, and he scored to make it 3-1. At long last, the Irish midfielder has his first competitive goal for Havant Waterlooville, and a celebration to match what he's had to wait over a season for it to come. But one of the most likeable men in that Havant Waterlooville dressing room nods past Jonathan North, and surely the Hawks are striding to a win on opening day. Man of the match. My man of the match is the man that just played that brilliant ball through to Joe Newton, Paul Rooney. And now Joe Newton's driving forward. Foul ahead of him. Can he make it a perfect opening day? Foul. It's saved by Jonathan North, who spread himself and saved it with his legs. Newton crosses back in, cleared up into the air by Bird, and Foul almost made it the perfect debut. Corner kick coming in from the right-hand side, an outswinger for the Hawks. Plenty of targets in the area. It's a good-looking ball towards Danny Wright, who volleys over the bar, ran onto it at the near post, a side-footed volley with his right boot, skims over Jonathan North's bar, and that was almost 4-1 for the Hawks. As Wright brings it past Ryan Bird in the area. He's sat down Bird, he's straight towards goal, but it was a poor effort that only went towards the near post. Sorry to interrupt, Adam, as Danny Wright just sat Ryan Bird down as he checked back, but the finish couldn't match. As the ball's fired into the Lee Park sky, and that will do it on the opening day of the season. Start as you mean to go on for Havant Waterlooville. An emphatic performance on the home soil. Jake McCarthy-Worldy got us underway before goals from James Roberts and Paul Rooney rounded off the scoring. The fans in fine voice, your full-time score, Havant Waterlooville 3, Slough Town 1.